Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here with an Olds trumpet. In fact, it's not just an Olds trumpet, it is the Olds. The Olds. Not the symphony, not the super recording, not the recording, just the Olds. I'll never forget my dad years ago. He was a tremendous violinist, but also doubled on trombone. And he was talking about, it was the Olds. And that was enough. The Olds. That's the trombone that he liked. But at any rate, very nice horn from about, 1939? So close to within the first 10 years. Olds made their first horn, I believe, trumpet at least, in 29. Okay, going to play the old Broadway musical, Wouldn't That Be Lovely? However, I'm going to use a legit mouthpiece in a minute just to show the breadth of this tremendous horn. A few things about it that are really nice. Some of the way they made it and this particular individual trumpet. Some features that it's got. But we'll start out with Wouldn't That Be Lovely? And using a GR64 MS. Okay, just, in fact, I've got several olds right now. I do have a super recording. I've got a recording. I sold a super that I had here a while back. And then I've got a couple of others. I've got a symphony with the hand-peened bell, which is a beautiful instrument. For one reason or another, I struggle with this trumpet, and I think I know why. It's got a slightly larger bell than some of the Olds. Olds made 3 bore sizes when they started out, and they had 3 different bell sizes. I suspect this is one of the larger ones, and it's also one of the thicker metalled pieces that I've felt from Olds. Neither one of those really do me a whole lot of good. I don't do overly good with a heavy bell, and don't do overly good with a large bell. This horn, I believe, this trumpet, has had a valve rebuild done. In fact, the guy that I bought it from said that it had. Now, it's lacquer, and it's been stripped, I believe, although it's so clean. I think it has had some bell work done, although whoever did it did a tremendous job. It was not a fly-by-night tech that worked with this. Tremendous. In fact, I didn't really realize that it had any bell work done till I ran my hand under here when I was just cleaning the horn up and looking at it here a while back. And then I noticed just a little roughness here. And I thought, it has had some. I thought it had had a lead pipe replaced. I don't think it has. Might have. Again, whoever did the work on this trumpet did an extremely good job. But I did want to point out, there are just a couple of little mars in the lead pipe. Very sensitive area. If you buy and sell or enjoy accumulating vintage horns, anytime you see any marks around the lead pipe or the tuning slide, a lot of times it is indicative of red rot, which none of us like. This, I can say though, a couple of times I have been skeptical, and my skepticism has been proven wrong. I see just a few marks around here, but this lead pipe is clean on the interior. So every now and then you'll see some marks around a lead pipe. There's a lot of hand movement here. So occasionally what you can see is just marring on the outer surface, and the interior is clean. So it is with this horn. Okay, I'm going to switch to mouthpiece I don't use very often. It's a Reeves 42B, quite deep, especially for a Reeves. Very much a V-ish kind, maybe a kind of a modified B, with a large drill size. I think it is a 24 drill. Just going to play a couple of stanzas from the Lord's Prayer to show you the breadth of this horn. We played a little musical number a minute ago. And if you were pressed into a legit situation, this trumpet can do it all. I say that with all sincerity and honesty as well. I don't usually do a lot of legit. I have to really remember to sit up straight and breathe deep to do this right, but we'll try just a few phrases at least of the Lord's Prayer. No place to stop in that song once you get started. Very, very nice trumpet. Now I feel something. I feel occasionally when I take my lip off the mouthpiece that there's some wobble in there, but I can't find it. I don't feel it when I'm working at it. Not many of the trumpets that you find the olds have a tuning slide stop, which is the bottom piece here, and this one also has the third slide stop. So if you like to get your third slide so that it's just as smooth as could be, but then you don't want to put your horn on the stand and have it fall out, you get that option with this. So here you've got the third slide mechanism, and then the longer piece here is the tuning slide stop. And with this, you can set it so that it pulls out. I had it set so that it came out about that far. I lengthened it about all of the way. I think that's about extended. And you see, of course, it's got the long levers for your water keys here. What do they call those? Trombone style, I think some people call them. But very, very interesting. Of course, the serial number just past 6,000, if you can see that there. And the 6,000th horn was made in 39. This is prior to 6,100, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to be one of the horns from the 39 era. Very, very interesting. And it's so nice to see an old horn like this in such genuine good shape. I remember I was watching a Trent Austin video that he had, I think a super recording, and he kept going on and on about the bracing system. And it is very interesting. At this point, they were using very, very small bands of metal for the bracing. Just interesting. Okay, going to use definitely more of a lead cup here. In fact, it is the GR63Z. And we'll just try and show you a little bit. We've tried with the larger mouthpiece, tried with the smaller mouthpiece here, what the horn can do as far as if you needed to double and be the lead monster. Great trumpet. It is the Olds. Just the Olds. But I think that's enough. As always, folks, hope you're having a good time. Hope things are going well. It's an ugly winter day here, but it is Super Sunday, which is certainly a plus. As I always say when I'm finishing up, do take care of yourself and someone near you.